Hey everybody, my name is Michael Vasta. I am currently an operations assistant here in housing, and today I'm going to show you how to do a walkthrough. So our first step in the process is making sure that all of the lights work. So you're just going to go to your space, check all of your lights, make sure everything works, and if they do, then you are good to move on. Our second step of our walkthrough is we're going to make sure that we open and close all the cabinets just to make sure that everything works. If there are any drawers, you're going to pull them out, make sure that everything opens and closes properly, and then you can move on. Now let's say you do come across a cabinet or a drawer that doesn't open. This is when you're going to go and try and fix it, and if you can't, that's when you're going to go and submit a work order so that somebody can fix it. Now your third step in your walkthrough is going to want to make sure that all the faucets are working and that you have water. So you're going to go ahead and check your main sink first, and then you're going to head into the bathroom. Once you're in here, you can go ahead and check the sink, make sure that everything works. You can check the shower. Okay. And then after that, you're going to go ahead and check your toilet. If you come across a toilet that does not work, what you're going to want to do is submit a work order so that you can find somebody to come over and fix it as soon as possible. Now that you've checked all the faucets, you can move on to step number 4, which is going to be checking the floors, the walls, and the ceilings to make sure there aren't any holes, stains, or damages. Now that you're okay to move on to step number 5, you're going to want to check the air conditioning. If you're in a space that does have AC, you want to make sure that the unit is working properly. If not, you're going to want to go ahead and check and make sure that the fan is in the off position. If it's on, go ahead and switch it off. Step number 6 is going and checking all the furniture in the space. When checking the bed, you want to look at the top side as well as underneath of it. So go ahead and flip it, make sure that everything is okay and all the springs are working. After you finish that, you want to go ahead and check the couch to make sure that there aren't any stains, there isn't any mold growing or anything of that nature. It's also good practice to go ahead and actually move the couch away from the wall and check underneath of it to see if there's any garbage. In addition to checking the bed and the couch, you're going to want to check all the drawers. So when you're looking, you want to make sure that you do have a surge protector. That is something good. And again, when you're doing your walkthrough, you're going to want to have to check all of these drawers. But for the sake of the video, we're only going to be checking the top ones. Step number 7 of your walkthrough is checking the windows. So what you're going to want to do is just make sure that all of your blinds work, make sure they open and close properly, and then you're going to check your window, make sure that you have a screen in place, and make sure that your window is able to open and close. And now your final step of the walkthrough is you're going to want to go ahead and turn off any lights that you may have turned on. And then also on your way out, make sure that the lock is working properly. If it is not, that is something that you would go ahead and submit a work order for. After that, you are all set and you can leave.